celebrate one legend, a father who by his guidance I'm able to play this Sepriwa instrument in the person of Mr. Osei Crunchy. He's seated right here. Daddy, I love you so much. Thank you for your help. Me yiresi kwansa, me yiresi kwanse, me yiresi kwansa, me yiresi kwanse, me ze wurama wo, fire kwan mamye wure ni try you won kwen yimu.
Me yiresi kwansa, esi kwansa, esi kwansa, me yiresi kwansa, me ze wurama wo, fire kwan mamye wure ni try you won kwen.
Me yiresi kwanse, me yiresi kwansa, esi kwansa, esi kwansa. Me ze wurama wo, fire kwan mamye wure ni try you won kwen yimu.
Me yiresi kwansa, esi kwansa, esi kwansa, me yiresi kwansa, me ze wurama wo, fire kwan mamye wure ni try you won kwen.
Adina benye na benya,
Winneba.
adina benye na benya,
Winneba.
adina benye na benya,
Winneba.
adina benye na benye,
Winneba.
adina benye isote kwemu wadan bosompo.
Benya obiamo, obiamo, edina benya
Adina benye na benya,
Winneba.
adina benye na benya.
Winneba.
Adina benye isote kwemu wadan bosompo.
Benya obiamo, obiamo, edina benya
Munya sapon, chado mame.
Winneba wana benya.
Winneba,
Winneba.
Winneba,
Bana refrefro.
Winneba.
Winneba.
Sound.
Awesome Pablo Rico na mewani bawana benye. Aye 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 aye. Awesome Pablo Rico na mewani bawana.
Munya sidimam.
Winneba, 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 Winneba. Awesome Babu Rico, na me Winneba wana benye. Aye 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 aye. Awesome Babu Rico, na me Winneba Winneba.
Wobondende bonde, wobondende bonde. Obia wana ba ywa si cha woba. Wobondende bonde, wobondende bonde, wobondende bonde. Obia wana ba ywa si cha woba. Wobondende yantuwe.
Obondende bode,
Yeah.
obondende bode.
Obia una baywa si cha woba. Wobondende
Bode,
wobondende bonde, wobondende bonde. Obia una baywa si cha woba. Wobondende bonde, wobondende bonde. Wombano
obondende bode,
obia una baywa si cha woba.
obondende bode.
Bina, bina, bina. Edrano pa ye fremia bina. Edrana junswa ye fremia. Oh when I bina oh when I bina Edrano pa ye fremia bina. Edrana junswa ye fremia. Oh when I bina Bina Edrano pa ye fremia bina na Edrana junsa ye fremia oh enwa bina yentu enwa bina oh Edrano pa ye fremia bina Edrana junsa area yo yentu bina Edrano pa ye fremia bina Edrana junswa ye fremia bina. Thank you.
Right, so this afternoon we are so blessed and we've met here on a very simple note. We as people in this School of Creative Arts, we have works that we create. And so we want to learn the medium through which we can make our works become relevant and also trend on all platforms that have become the new revenue sources for works that we create. And so this afternoon, we have a very wonderful resource person. This person was a former student of this great institution, and he had been in the industry, and we are so blessed to have him and his team. And in fact, his own father has also joined him here. That tells you how well he's been really noted. In fact, he has blogged for so many years. Personally, I've seen him perform with ambassadors. I've seen him perform with celebrities. He's a trumpeter as well, and a musician who can read and play. And he had taken this passion of mass media in terms of blogging, in terms of writing, and he's doing so many social intervention works. And with all the senior members who are here this afternoon, I wouldn't want to waste much time because we want to kick straight into program. I want to invite our wonderful guest in the person of Mr. Kobby Kyei, aka the blogger.
A very good afternoon to everyone here. I'm super humbled to be here to have this presentation or this discussion with you. First of all, I want to thank God for how far He's brought me. Second, I want to thank God for how far He's brought me. And third, I want to thank God for how far He's brought me. Lastly, forgive me, but I want to go down on my knees and say thank you to these amazing lecturers. Please clap for them. I did that because when I entered this university in 2010, I came to do my diploma, completed 2012, went back to do my national service, came back for my BEd 2014 and completed 2016. And I'm doing all the amazing stuff that I'm doing outside because of the knowledge these amazing doctors and professors impacted on my mindset. Aside my mindset, my behavior, aside that, how I can relate with people And I'm sure I have to also thank those days my mates or my course mates, which I'm humbled to have. I don't know whether he's doctor now, Mr. Saki. Please clap for him. So, Mr. Saki, you're a doctor now? Mr. Saki, I used to be in the same class with him. Mr. Nan, so I have some few memories. Mr. Nan was my piano lecturer, and I was always having problem with him. Because I majored in trumpet, and so the minor was, obviously was piano, so piano lessons. Hey! I remember one time I went to his office and I said, "Sir, this piano lesson, this one, I'm going to play it till I complete, whether you like it or not." And no one remember, and I want to say, Mr. Anna, God bless you so much. I thank God that you are still alive. Mr. Domina, please clap for him as well. Mr. Domina will meet you on the streets, and he likes smiling. Anytime you see him, his face, you want to smile. But when he comes to the class, very disciplined. God bless you so much, sir. I want to say rest in peace to Mr. Waku, who is dead. Mr. Waku also taught me trumpet. But fast forward, the mantle was given to Mr. McLean, who took in charge of trumpet tutorials. Anytime I hold my trumpet, I met him up there. And I was struggling with piano, but when it came to trumpet, I have to blow my own trumpet more. When he gives me the unseen piece, hi, I watch him like this, then I read. I say, "Che, I'm waiting for you." I have to get everything right here before I start. And I'm proud to say that anytime he gives me the unseen piece there, I go kill him. But I was also struggling with some traditional tempos. Hey, chapa, tapi, hey. Oh, you mistake, I crave your better. With me, draw a note to know what I say. Hey, go back. Please clap for Mr. McLean. And then, I love reading. I'm sure that's the reason why I'm doing blogging. I love theory. So I was always praying God. Because during the diploma time, we had a little reading. A lot of the practicals, it was more. So when I came to do the beard, one lecturer who was introduced at that time, giving us pamphlet to read, and I said, "God, this is my circle. Mr. Moses." Clap for him. Sorry, but you've seen him writing. Oh, Patrick, God bless you so much. Please clap for him. Almighty Mr. Kono. Very, very strict. Very, 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 very. Mr. Kono, I want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done and impacted my life. God bless you. Rev always there in corner. But when it comes to work, he's very strict. God bless you so much for what you've done. For myself and the many graduates and the students who are here, God bless you. Again, at that time, Sir also came. Please clap for him. God bless you. He also loved theory, so I was so much into his course as well. In Penufo, please clap for them. Mr. Ostel and Mr. Bafo, right? Professor Bafo. My mistake, a doctor and professor, never have me. Lastly, I want to say a big thank you to my father, the father who, out of the million sperms, I came out. You heard the bass. Yeah. So, my dad works with the Ghana National Fire Service. My dad taught me how to play the trumpet when I was 12 years. So, Greenfield Preparatory School, Suedro, I was playing the trumpet. I visited them very recently, and they told me that the trumpet I was playing is still there because when I left, I impacted a lot of children, and they are keeping that trumpet because of me. And that trumpet is still there. So, fast forward after Greenfield, I went to senior high school. There too, I went to play the trumpet. So after senior high school, that was when I wanted to actually, after senior high school, I wanted to go to police band. Because I was reading. Because I mean, obviously, if you attend Salvation Army Church, you know the rudiment of music. So I barely wanted to go to the military band fire service because my dad was there. And so I remember that time, my dad told me that he never had the opportunity to go to the university. But anytime he goes to work, anytime that he goes to work, you will see young girls and boys, or men and women, who because of degrees, he is saluting them. And he doesn't want me to go through the same process. He also wants me to come so that he can also salute me. Because he never had the opportunity to go to the university, so he must invest in me. So I came to do the diploma, I came to do the degree. At this point, I want to say, God bless you so much, Daddy. God bless you so much. That's my father. The lady stopped saying, wow, 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 wow. So, fast forward, I'm giving you a preamble, an introduction of how I even landed up from music to blogging. So I wanted to go to GIJ to read journalism, because if my father can attest to that fact, I didn't miss buying Junior Graphic. You remember Junior Graphic those days? Yeah. Every Wednesday. I was always often buying Junior Graphic. And I'll close from school, I'll go and stand in front of the mirror, reading, talking like Abeku Santana. My name is Che, I want to do that, blah, 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 blah. So when the music came, I said I'll do the music. Came to do beard. I never had the opportunity to go to GIJ. So 2017, and then I said, that was the introduction. Social media was all over the place. And I said, I had developed passion for social media. Everybody was on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And I told myself that I want to go into blogging. 2017, I went to Ghana Education Service. I've forgotten the place. Around, is it Shiashi? I went to write my teacher's entrance exams. And I was posted to Ashama Senior High School. Ashama, the Asembaba. I was posted to Ashama Senior High School to teach music. I still have my teacher's appointment with me now as we speak. I called my mom and my dad and I told them that I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I have so much love for the media, and so just give me, on probation, just give me 2 years. If I'm not able to prove myself worth it, I'll go back to the classroom. But having known that, I came to University of Education to read music. And now, looking at people like Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Amachi Dede, Lumba, all these people who most of them cannot read music, if I am going into the media space, God, I want you to use me from the University of Education to change the narrative when it comes to proper music in the media landscape. So when I started, what I was doing was that anytime Stoneboy composes the music, I'll pick the music, then I'll write the time signature, the key. I'll break the music now. I'll break it down. Then I'll post it. I'll intentionally not send to them directly. I'll just post it. I did that to Sarkodie, Edem. A lot of the artists, Efia. And they were confused. How was I able to break their music down, telling them the technicalities in terms of the key and everything? So that was when I started getting the attention that no. We've seen a lot of media people, pundits, sitting on TV, on radio, talking about entertainment music. And when you listen to the breakdown of the music they are talking about, most of them are not technical. It is just the surface. Another example is we have TV3 Mentor, Vodafone Icons, Talented Case. It saddens my heart that they don't involve any of our top lecturers here who understand music to sit on TV, to break the music down to the contestants and to the viewers out there. Is it not bad? So all of you here after music, not necessarily have to be in a classroom, but all of you have to fill that space. We have to take it from them. When there's Vodafone icons and music reality shows, students from the University of Education Music Department should be able to be called to sit as panel members to break the music down. We have given attention to the choral music where you see people, I know most Mr. Kono as judge on choral music, but to the mainstream music, we are supposed to see our lecturers and our students here telling them out there the right thing to do. Don't you sometimes listen to music on radio and you hear that there's this chord in it? They are going off. We have to fill that space. Do you have the internet ready? Go on YouTube. There are a lot of things that, before we come to the main subject, there are a lot of things that I've been able to use my brand to change in Ghana. I am humbled to say that anytime you go out there and you mention the brand Kobby Kyei from University of Education, Winneba, there are a lot of bloggers in Ghana, but I stand out to be the blogger who tackles positivity. If I should do a random, checks to go around and say that, what is your perception about blogging, social media? A lot of you will tell me that blogging is about gossip. Blogging is about sensationalism. Blogging is about somebody has insulted this person, because that is what people are feeding. And I want to change, came out from nowhere from the window, and I said I want to change that mindset. It is not what the people want. It is what you give them. Don't let anybody deceive you to tell you that that is what the people want, so that is what we are giving them. When you open your phone and you go to Peace FM's page and they've posted something positive, when you go to Adum TV, Max TV, and you have everything positive trending, you have no choice than to watch. Growing up as a child, I was watching Kwekwanan's story by the fireside. GBC were giving us content that it was helping our cognitive. We had a few radio and TV stations back then. The impact was massive. Now that we have a lot of media platforms, that is when it is destroying people. We see Malams on TV. I don't know why we seem to praise Agrada too much. You can record me and send to her. I don't care. What I'm saying is that her children will appreciate this. We entertain people who come on radio, TV, national communication media. I don't know what they are doing. But we have a lot of media platforms out there. What they are doing is wrong. My first presentation when I came here the last time. So go to Kobby. Okay, so hold on. When I came, I said, when we even introduced the tree, I remember, when we even introduced the tree speaking radio stations, that was the genesis of the mess. And I'll break it down. When GTV was presenting their news and they had the Dagbani segment, the tree segment, honorable members, let's look at how they were presenting the news in Dagbani and in Tree. You're from Kobby Kyei, and the news, if he has say, respectfully. And the Tree station. 12 o'clock, midday news. It is funny, but it is sad at the same time. Mr. McLean, you say, you think it's funny? I know him very well. So, the media is very powerful. Now I am delving into my discussion. Media is very what? It's very powerful. Media is part and is the fourth arms of government, true or false? Everything that we feed or every information we give out has the tendency of destroying people or making people. My grandmother, I'm sure all of you here can relate. Your grandmother will tell you and say that, oh, I heard this news though, on Peace FM or GTV. All of you, your grand. True or false? Whether they fact check or not, once it is coming from the radio station, they believe it's the obvious. So why are we destroying people? So when you listen to some of these three radio and TV stations, presenters discussing issue and they are presenting their news, it is not news. They're having a conversation. Because I watch CNN, I watch BBC. So hardly, sometimes it is difficult for Ghanaian parents to now allow their children to watch local televisions. What about those who cannot afford DSTV to enjoy beautiful content? It means that we are destroying generations. Because everything that you feed here automatically becomes part of you. That's why people can watch Shatawale and behave like Shatawale. Because he is feeding the mindset of his fans. Is the sound working? The sound is working. Now, I want to briefly let you know some of the things that I've been using my platform as a media person, somebody who completed University of Education, as a blogger. By the end of this discussion, I want you guys here as music students to be able to own up and say that after school, I'm going to do a lot with what I've acquired. In terms of your music promotion, in terms of your brand positioning, in terms of acquiring every knowledge here, putting together to establish yourself as an individual. Or you want to watch me play the trumpet? You want to watch that? Okay, can you click on that? I don't know if the sound is working. God bless my father who gave me that basics, and to the university, Mr. McLean, Mr. Waku, rest in peace for that. So go on YouTube again, go on my page. So click Kobby Kyei News. Come down, Kobby Kyei News. Okay, and go down. Go down. Go down. Can you click videos? Maybe come on the other side and click videos. I'm sure. Yeah. And go to videos. Come down. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, go up. Click on go up again. Blogger, go there. So the woman, you see the woman crying? Yes, the woman crying there. Okay. So I have the Go There with Kobby Kyei project. What I do as a media person is that I noticed that those days, GTV and other platforms or media houses were moving to the rural communities to share their untold stories. These days, we hardly see those content. So I said, as a blogger, I don't have for people who believe in sensationalism. What I have to do is to use my platform, move from Accra, and share the untold stories of the people who are going through a lot in the rural communities. Because social media now globally, somebody is following me who is from Indonesia, from India, can come to the aid of people that I share on my platform. I want you to listen to this very beautiful story. I moved from Accra to Esikuma Odobem Brakwa, and I went with my team, and we shared and transformed a woman's life. Is the internet working? So briefly, this woman faced an abusive marriage. She has 5 or 6 children. The husband has left her. Where this woman is sleeping at the village where we visited will break your heart. We covered the story. I put it out on my platform. And now people from all over the world came to the aid of this woman, rented a place for her. Oh, I want you to watch the video.
Gratitude for the incredible support and kindness that my followers and contributors have shown me in my efforts to make a difference in someone's life. With your help, we were able to rent a new home and a wooden kiosk for a poor woman, Maya, and her children who desperately needed a helping hand.
Maya. And you say, I need to copy and a name for your bow. Very small. Now, I over to you, and I will catch you. But to walk most. Now, one so, or the tunk of baby with me. Until I do for I can't want to walk. And our yes, yes, I'll be a baby. I'm one. I say, we need you. What baby, Papa? Nti nyame adom on sa sorry na ukon nyame ondi nhambo da nti so nyame so nyi nti baby awuwo no ti sia we yiwe fi ho for so behind it
It is truly heartwarming to see so many people come together to make a positive impact on the world. Your generosity and compassion have made a world of difference, not just to the woman who will benefit from this gesture, but to me as well. It is an honor to be a part of a community that cares so deeply about those in need. Go There with Kobby Kyei wants to thank each and every one of you who contributed in one way or the other, no matter how big or small. Your support has helped to turn someone's life around and given them the hope and opportunity for a brighter future. It is through acts of kindness like these that we can make the world a better place, one person at a time. Thank you for your faith in me, your trust in my abilities, and your willingness to help me make a difference. I am inspired by your generosity, and I am proud to be a part of a community that values compassion, empathy, and kindness. Together, we have made a lasting impact on the life of someone who needed our help, and I look forward to continuing to work together to make a positive impact in the lives of others.
And I took my brother so. It's Slamina. I was sure woman, and remember who. Papa, but not sure. Yeah, man, you share my name. One will buy, one went to Miamba. You should win now. To my family.
Special thanks to Inkunim Groceries, Ama Kelly and her team, Ya from UK, Bello Couture, Godiwan, and to everyone else who supported. Thank you. This is Go There with Kobby Kyei.
Hi, my name is Kobby Kyei, and this has been Go There with Kobby Kyei. We came here weeks ago, and I posted on my timeline that I need support for this beautiful woman here and her children. God being so good. When I posted a story, I had so much people coming in Ghana and from the diaspora. Today, as we speak, we've gotten a new place or a new environment for her where she's going to stay for a very long time. That has been taken care of. And again, I want to say a big thank you to Inkunim Groceries. The Inkunim Groceries are located at Pram Pram. God bless you so much. God bless you so much, Jasmine. Inkunim Groceries. They also came in to give us all these provisions for her to establish herself. You know, and also Kelly, Ama Kelly. God bless you so much. With your team, you also supported us with, a lot of things. This structure. God bless you so much, Kelly and your team. You guys have all supported. My name is Kobby Kyei. I want to say a big thank you to the Go There with Kobby Kyei team, the whole team. God bless you, from my camera guys to everybody, and also to Godiwan. Godiwan is an artist and somebody who is pushing the youth of this community. Breman Eskuma Dobin Brakwa district. Ono and I am so to me this our story about her, and then about changing the life of them. When you die over today, when you provision shop to on starting business, and then the phone or the Kasani be and a man also better kick off medication. God bless you guys, and this is Go There with Kobby Kyei. Yakupon shiro ya ebada e ma mi so ase ono so ebe support yin ma pa shiro yakupon shiro pa so di wi yam oja bibia sisia no ma ya isha fa ma mi as your godmother nti no beje ne nama ono so oye madam e wo school bi wa ha girls school na wa ha nti no e be so man ko school na de bia oba be sure we see our down for yourself and do send a bay on also be more punch and send a real picture your shop. I could push up. Mama, you see, you can see on 2 people. You soon, and then you do the famous. Now, we now can see that man. I mean, what you mean, some what it. I mean, I'm going to say what if you're moving, Mama, move. I mean, come on home for my kindness from man to man. I mean, come. Again, my team went to a community where, if I show you the water they are drinking in the 21st century, 2023, communities don't have potable water to drink. So if we had a lot of bloggers in Ghana using their platforms to solve the problem for people like this in our rural communities, the world will be a better place. Look at the water some communities are drinking.
My name is Ramona Kobby, the Town Development Committee Financial Secretary. It's about a month ago where Kobby Kyei media, this campaign, Go with Kobby Kyei, came around to check on our water crisis. And we are so pleased to announce to the whole world, as we begged the society that we live in to help us with water, that in about a month now, we have had 2 boreholes, working clean potable boreholes, which are flowing into the community, which is serving everybody in the community and is putting smiles to the face of every community member. And if there's anything beyond thank you, we give it to Kobby Kyei's media, and then we give it to KGM and now Caveman Foundation for giving us this clean water. And also there's more to come. So many people have come due to the first documentary that Kobby Kyei covered, that they want to come and give us more potable drinking water. And we can't say anything again than to say thank you, because as we speak, all the pits that we were dependent on are dried up. If not for Kobby Kyei's intervention, we could have had very difficult to get water for survival. And we are pleased to say that this is how the media must be used. We have 4 arms of government. We've tried the executive, legislature. We have tried all that we could. But the 4th arm, which is the media, has pushed it for us to get this water. We say thank you to Kobby Kyei, and we thank you, and we pray that God will open up all your territories so you reach out to every community that is in need, to bring out the untold stories and put a smile to the people's faces and make our lives better and better again. Thank you all.
Chiefs of Quakerum are very delighted with Kobby Kyei and Caveman Watches for their support. The chiefs told Go There with Kobby Kyei to keep pushing what he's doing because he's helping people.
On behalf of the Go There with Kobby Kyei project and the Caveman Foundation, we would like to ask you of your remarks on how you feel about the commissioning of the borehole in your town.
Good. I'm Nana Quenchroad before.
Okay.
I'm Manvat and Goma Quakerum, and also as Makain Goma Champion Traditional Council. I'm being a community member, or let's say a chief of the town. I'm so grateful to see this, because we are all that we are after is water. As I was saying, water is life. And if we are after water, and Caveman Company and Kobby Kyei have heard us, and they've come into our aid, then we are grateful to God and the company Kobby Kyei.
Nevertheless, they want Kobby Kyei to tell the government that they already have standing pipes. They said the taps aren't flowing because they haven't been connected. With the borehole, they appreciate the efforts of Cavemen. However, sometimes it might drain and the tap won't be flowing effectively.
Problem because maybe sometimes we do dry season. Sometimes we do lock because never soon are dry our grounds. Nti urban man if I want to check about. But pipe on the one just say unalba. But my bubies movie. And I want to ma I use of it. Nti ebe sram no makodo no ma bondo gramana. I remember from washing my pipe.
They went on to say they need renovation and development for their school because their school is in a very bad state and they doubt kids can go there to become the likes of Kobby Kyei, Caveman Watches, among others. The Caveman representative said on behalf of Caveman Watches, he wants to say a big thank you to Kobby Kyei News for publishing the story for Cavemen to support. They're grateful to Cavemen for the borehole and pray the heart's desires of people will be answered. They ended by saying they will keep supporting deprived communities like these.
The German man Quakerum and then Yaji, you see, where a major, Yanoba, Yamisun Conquering. Amen. Amen. Sorry.
Thank you. And
I want you to not to clap for me, but to clap for my team. So these are the few things that I've been using my platform to embark on. I did this because I want you all, after here, go on my pages, follow me, and follow people who are doing productive stuff. The impact and influence of social media in promoting our music. When we say social media, what is social media? Social and media. Socialization. I can go to North Campus to socialize. I meet people. Hi, how are you doing? Which level are you? I'm in level 100. The boys. Hi. I'm in level 200, music department. Can we be friends? You try to socialize. Now, when you socialize, media. We have the traditional media, radio, TV, and then we came to social media. Now, this is how the media on social works. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, your WhatsApp platforms. So now, instead of moving to North Campus to socialize, to connect with somebody, now you are moving on a digital platform, which is the social media, to connect with Dr. Augusta, who is a lecturer at the music department. You've not met her before, but you've sent her a friend request and tested her that, Doc, I want to be your friend. Doc says, okay, can we connect? Then you connect. So social media. You've all joined the platforms for many reasons to connect with people. There are people who are your friends on social media, you've not met them before. Let me see by hands. You've not met them before, but they are your friends. Clap for yourself. I have people who follow me on Instagram, Twitter, on that social platform that I've not met before. Let me break it down again. Social media is a community. When I say social media is a community, when you come to Winneba, we have police station. Or when you come, I don't know the areas here, I've forgotten. But when you come to any community, let me even say town or city, social media is a town, community, whatever. We have police station at Winneba, the market, hospital, mention them. What? Schools, pastors, banks, churches. It's okay. Malams. Now, when we come to social media, we have pastors and churches going Facebook Live, half hour. Share the link. We have pastors there, right? We have pastors and churches on social media, right? We have police on social media, right? Now they are giving updates of everything. Yet, those days, where are we going to get a report? Generally, unless maybe GTV bulletin. But these days, the police is telling you that we have arrested this lady. We have evidence. Shama boys on. Pacho, mini security. So, police, security is on social media. The Malams are sending you friend requests. The Malams have moved from their corners. Now they are on social media. True or false? Now, a Malam sent me a friend request and said, hi, Kobby, I'm Malam, so. Accept my request. I said, if you are powerful, accept it from where you are. If you are powerful, just accept it. Don't tell me. Do your magic to accept it. Now, we have markets on social media, true or false. During the lockdown, that is when we saw the effectiveness of food delivery. Now, our lecturers will be in Winneba and they can order stuff, even from the diaspora. Social media is very powerful. Everything that you said here, it's on social media. So social media is a community. So don't you ever think that everything you are doing on social media, you are doing it for fun. No. I saw a lady who posted her half-naked pictures on social media. And I called her and I said that, can you wear the same dress to cross your street to go and buy pure water? He said, hell no. I said, even at your space where you're going to buy the water, I can even confidently say that you can even get about 10 people looking at you. But social media, you have thousands of people looking at you. So where is more dangerous? Or which is more dangerous? Which is more dangerous? Social media. Because if you cannot wear those naked pictures that you see them wearing, if you cannot wear them to go and buy pure water, but you can wear them to put on social media. Your mindset, there's a problem with your mindset. No, there's a big problem. Because anytime social media, you post a picture and you see people, 500 or 200 people liking, this is how it accumulates. The moment you click like, it doesn't tabulate or it doesn't calculate it like 2 people liking or 3 people liking. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If so be like a picture clear or click it and it doesn't reflect that 10 people have liked. It's 1. So you see people 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 people liking your picture. It means that 20 people have what? Liked the picture. Don't forget the people who have seen and have not liked. Are you following the conversation? Because there are people that I'm sure Mr. Adomila or Madam Augusta hardly will comment on my stuff on social media, but she knows everything that I'm doing. I move into offices and they tell me everything that I do. Kobby, you visited this community, you did this. Boss, but why didn't you like it? Oh, we watch from afar. It's the same way when you do bad thing, they will see from afar. On this note, that is the breakdown of social media. Be very careful what you put on social media. You don't know who is watching. The embassies. The reason why I've been able to connect with a lot of Ghanaian diplomats is because of social media. Just last week, I met the Italian, and some of these ambassadors, I don't make the request. I'll just check my email or my social media. Kobby, we want to have a word with you on entrepreneurs. Can you come over? And the whole Ghana, I'm the only blogger that and diplomats want to work with me. I met the Italian ambassador. I met the European Union ambassador. He said, Kobby, can we have lunch? Not in my office, but at my residence. It's because of my works that they see on social media. This evening from me, I'm going to have a dinner with the current French ambassador. Clap for me. And I don't own a media platform to go and sit on TV3 to say that I'm the best blogger, I do this. No. I put my work on social media. Have you now gotten the concept of social media? Have you now understood how powerful social media is? Social media is very powerful. It can make and what? Unmake you. When you go to the embassy these days, they ask you, Kobby, you've submitted your particulars. Can we ask you, what's your social media handle? After answer, your Facebook and your Twitter and Instagram page gives an idea or perception about the life you live. Concluded. I don't care whether you are a bad girl home or you're a good girl home. Once you send me a request that, Kobby, I want to be your friend, I want you to mentor me, I go on your page. When I watch the things you post, it gives me an idea whether you like sports, whether you like entertainment, whether you like gossip. So I know who I'm going to deal with. What's mine? So that's social media. What is music? Don't disgrace your lecture. So I said, what is music? You are laughing. I'm sure you never saw this coming. Bosu, will you make out here? Who can confidently explain to me what music is? When I had admission to come to the University of Education, I thought I was coming to what is music, what is musical. When you get the admission letter and you enter here, they are not doing one different. True or false? They are also Wahano. Do you guys still do Miss Chorus? Maybe I'm not teaching her. Because Miss Rosa and Mr. Adam number from say, hey, go and teach the bass part. So what is music? Who can give just a brief? What is music? So we are looking at social media, music, and impact. What is music?
Music, it is arrangement of sounds that are pleasant to hear. Briefly.
Bonsema Jaises. It's me bought this called music home. And your music. Maybe I Discord no so na maybe I call akoto so are good. E year and it might not be good to and maybe I'm trying to think deeper. So that's music. Now when we say impact, what is impact? When we say impact, 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 what is impact? Impact.
My student is squeezing me now. Influence. Influence. Yes.
Thank you. So we are looking at the impact of social media in promoting our music. Number one, if you're a music student here, you are reading music, you want to be a musician, what social media can do for all of us here is it's going to give us, number one, exposure. One of the past students is in China now. I've forgotten his name. He sings. He's done dreadlocks now. No, this guy completed University of it. Yeah. I don't know his name. Yes. He is now singing with Koreans. That's the guy. And yesterday I watched, he has actually taught written music in Ewe for the Chinese and they were singing. And he was conducting. He completed University of Education. He's my friend on Facebook. And I asked him, how were you able to connect? He said, boss, social media. Social media will be able to give you the exposure you want. One were the days when you finish your music, you take it to the radio stations for them to check whether it is good, check the sound. But these days, things have been easier because of the digital dispensation. And so, it will give you the exposure. Just go on your page. Start playing. Start singing. Start conducting. Start doing everything related to music. And look at the exposure you're going to get in a space that will blow your mind. A lot of musicians came through social media. Black Sherif, Fameye, a lot of them. But I want to see students from University of Education composing mainstream music, not just choral, but always moving. Look at Black Sherif. Let's say Black Sherif completed, or Sarkodie completed University of Education. Now he has music out. Anytime he wants people or musicians to perform, he will write it down, score for them. Look at how amazing that is going to be. Let's not leave them because I don't call them musicians. We are musicians. They are artists. So you should be able to start doing your rap and your high life thing, composing it, and look at the exposure it's going to give you. Don't take social media for granted if you are an artist or if you're a musician or all of us here. Number one, the things you post gives an inscription about who you are. So that when people want to relate or they need a choir master or they need a trumpeter, I'm always fighting with pictures. Pictures completed here. Pictures. Gideon, Ampon, Nidino. I'm always fighting with him because he's doing a lot, but he's not putting it on social media. He will just put about 10 seconds on social media. I said, Pictures, you've completed University of Education. You have the knowledge, like those band boys have. Why don't you create a page for yourself where you can give tutorials for people to even pay 5 CDs to go and watch? And you're always following bandsmen. That is what, I know there. Said, this Friday you go and play at this bar. The world is moving faster. Create your platform. Put the music there. Let people pay just as little as 2 CDs. People can create the application now for us. People can pay to come and watch you perform just like that. And in a month, the money you get is crazy. It's crazy. Fast. So you can promote your songs or you can get the exposure on Twitter, Facebook. Now, direct fan engagement. Direct fan engagement. When I say fan, music fan. Let's say I'm a musician. I play trumpet. I have friends who follow me already. And they know I play trumpet. When I start playing and I post on my platform, I have direct engagement with my followers. I don't need to go and assemble people to come and watch. Use the people, the numbers, the 5,000 and the 4,000 people you have on Facebook. Give them work to do. You are following somebody because of a particular reason. Somebody is also following you on Facebook because of a particular reason. But you're not giving them a lot of information. It's about a page now where you're dormant. So social media allows you to have a direct connection with your people. You know, let me give you this breakdown. The gospel musicians should be bigger than the secular musicians. You know why? Because the gospel musicians have direct access or direct fan base. A whole church filled with the auditorium. The musician is here, always singing. What the answer say, you must use the people as your direct fan base. So the gospel for the gospel musicians shouldn't be poor in Ghana. Because they have all true of us. They have direct, unless some of the pastors are wicked, they will not even give the auditorium to the singers. But you have direct people on social media following you. If I should ask you how many followers you have on Instagram, 2,000, 1,000, 5,000. So what are they following you for? That's the question. You are following bloggers because they will post gossip for you to see. So the numbers you have accumulated, what are they learning from you? So social media allows you or gives you that direct engagement where you can share your product. One of the things that worries all of you here is when I post and I don't get likes. That is the biggest discouragement I hear from people. Kobby, when I post me playing trumpet, people don't like, people don't watch. Let me tell you, the fact that, take your time and listen. The fact that people don't click on the like and comment doesn't mean that they've not seen you. They have seen everything you're doing. Consistency is key in everything that you do. When I started blogging, a lot of my colleagues, all of them, they were doing sensationalism. When I started, they said, oh, you won't go far, you go broke, because we have 30 million plus population in Ghana. Not everybody wakes up in the morning and want to see the gossip trending. What about those who want to read informative stuff? So those are my market. So don't be bothered that you post your stuff on social media and you don't get the likes and the clicks. No. People are watching you. At the right time, somebody will call you. Bosu, I saw you posted this last 2 years. Haven't you gotten that feedback before? Where somebody will call you and say, Charlie, I saw you post something last week. True or false? I want to do something with you. Please and please, don't wait to become public figures before you start doing something. Me what university wa hano, me has opportunity here. I'm sure I'm far gone. So the social media platform that you've joined, you have a direct engagement with your followers. Don't joke with them. Always feed them. Or be like you, unlike you. Feed them. Engage them. Now let me move on quickly to the next one. The next one is marketing and promotion. Social media has now allowed people to market their music. You don't need now to go to TV3 or go to Metro TV. If you have the money, fine. But if you don't have, you have the means to market. Now you can boost. You can post something on. So if you have Visa card or MasterCard, you can boost it to reach a lot of people. Marketing. A lot of the companies now, when you go on social media, they are advertising and promoting everywhere because they know the essence of social media. So make sure that every skill, whether it is at Entebbe, I hardly now see people professionally playing at Entebbe, apart from the laboratory, who has championed that. But we have a lot of students coming out of here playing at Entebbe, rudiments of music, learning a lot of things, xylophone and all those things. Let's try as much as possible to market our music. The best place you can promote your music is social media. The best place. Now, the songs that you hear them, you don't hear them on social media. You don't hear them on radio. You see on social media. TikTok, then the song is everywhere. If you are into Kora, we want to see Kora music trending. The last time Kora music trended in Ghana was Oye Anamebwa. Our president's favorite song, Mr. Adodi. So we want to see Kora music trending on social media, TikTok. Organize your friends, 2, 3, go and sit somewhere. Break that into parts, bass, tenor, treble, let's go. Create something. Let's be generational thinkers. Let's be visionary. Let's think outside the box. From the University of Education, let people say that you are doing this. This is unique. What is your reason? Because of your school way. The next one is collaborations and features. Social media has become easy for people to collaborate in terms of music. You know somebody who is doing Korean music in Korea, China. It is easy for you to send a person message. It is going to be hard, but with consistency, trying your luck, you can connect with people who are playing trumpets in South Africa, people who are conductors who are in UK. You can connect with all of them and collaborate with them. These days, you don't have to meet in the studio before you can create music. The person can just send his verse. If it is trumpet, piano, send a verse. And then you give it to the producer to create for you. You don't have to be physically present. So please, social media is powerful that you can use it for features and collaborations in terms of everything that you are doing. When you are giving assignments and you don't know, you don't have an idea, don't you pick up your phone and call your friends? Hi, sis, Mr. Kono gave us this assignment. Can you help? Even though you are not closer to the person, through social media, phone call, WhatsApp text, he or she has been able to communicate with you to get to the final destination. The same way in your music. Features and collaboration, it is easy. There's no need for you to walk to Accra before somebody can do a trumpet verse. Just send to. I do a lot with pictures. Pictures will just send me the trumpet verses to my email. I send to the producer. We are done. Pictures will be in Kumasi, I'll be in Accra. Let's use social media to collaborate. Another thing is, social media can help viral sensations. When I say viral sensations, the word viral, something going viral. We see a lot of music crafts trending on social media. You see a young boy playing the piano, and you are stuck on it. You want to watch. You see somebody playing the trumpet. And I'm sure as music students, you are following a lot of musicians on social media. So you see them. You see a drama. You see people playing drama, and you are stuck. So you can easily go viral. Let's not let those who are doing quote-unquote stupid things to trend always. In our part of the world, it is difficult to see beautiful things trending. When beautiful things trend, it doesn't last. But Obi Kodi Weyatema, the whole week, then the media is discussing it because they want to confuse you. Obi Kodi Weyatem, what the two station where you're more discussing, what the two you're more discussing. So when people do inspiring things in our part of the world, we don't appreciate. You know why? Because when you see them, you don't share. When you see somebody, a small boy, innovative skills, created something. When somebody sends to you on WhatsApp, oh, so they are normal. We don't share them. But let somebody insult, Mr. Adomina, and put it on a group page. Hey, I bet the person will circulate that information. We share bad news. We don't share positive news in our part of the world. One of the things that breaks my heart again is the fact that authorities in Ghana haven't come to understand that social media is some way destroying a lot of people. Now, listen to me. When you go to Dubai and some parts of the Arab countries, WhatsApp is not entertained there. True or false? When you go to China, this is how the algorithm works. When I say algorithm, the things you see, what you want to see, this is how it works. Now, TikTok, when you go to China, the students who are doing mathematics, English, science, creative stuff, skillful stuff, the algorithm pushes them for it to come on your feeds. When I say feed, like your timeline. So in China, when you go on your timeline, even though people are fooling, it is everywhere, the algorithm or social media is working in a way that they make sure that you see those who are doing impactful things. And they hide and mute those who are fooling. But in our part of Ghana and Africa, our presidents and our leaders, the Minister of Communication, Minister of Information, whoever is responsible, is not thinking that social media is destroying. So let's say Twitter is coming to Ghana. Facebook is coming to Ghana. Have a conversation with them. Sit them down. This is our culture. This is how we train our children. You are coming in our system. Why don't you have the way to mute the people who are fooling and let's discover and push the people who are doing amazing stuff, like playing the piano, playing the trumpet, teaching music, etc. Because it is done. Anytime you're logging on Facebook, it asks you about your age, your country, your interest. It's anytime you're true of us. So they have a way to know that you are fooling on social media. But our leaders are acting adamant. They don't know what is happening. In the next 20 years, it's even far. If I'm alive by then, which I'm going to be alive, obviously, all of you here, whichever you may be, you tell your children that a gentleman came to my school and gave us this revelation. Social media, if you don't take care, will destroy a lot of Ghanaian youths that are making them. Because when you go on the internet and click SHS Girls in Ghana. When you go to SHS Ghana, I started trumpeting this. Now some of the bloggers have started removing it. Those there, I'm sure we'll still find them. When you type SHS Girls, space, in Ghana, you see girls twerking. You see girls kissing. These are senior high school girls. Go to images. No, it's not YouTube. Google, sorry. You see girls, bloggers have posted, and they themselves in their dormitories have posted. You don't know whether you become a doctor one day. So let's say, for instance, I'm just saying it. When Madam Dr. Augusta was in senior high school, she was twerking on Facebook. The internet don't lie. Today, she's a doctor. The internet doesn't forget. So imagine coming clicking on your Madam Augusta in 1996, twerking. She will feel embarrassed, true or false? So go to images. Go down. I'm sure they've see. There's one there. It's a serious campaign I started in Accra, and they've erased a lot of them. But I can't also be enough for a corner. Aha, corner hono. Aha. We are pink in this one. We'll be no few piano hono. Aha. So when someone is in UK and he or she types, "Oh, I've heard about Ghana. Let me look at the high school girls there." And when she or he types, this is what the feedback is going to get. Whereas when you type SHS girls in UK, computer, beautiful things. And no leader is thinking about this. Let's move on. Social media will give you an insight of the music you are doing when you put it there. Social media will give you the analytics to know that when you posted this 1 hour ago, it has reached 1,000 people. And that's the system is accumulating. You can't lie. That is why I told you that sometimes the people who have liked, 10 people have liked, but the reach is 2,000. True or false? Reach, in 2,000. So you posted your nude picture on social media. 10 people liked it, but it has reached 2,000 people. Look at the effect or the impact, whether good or bad. You've destroyed people. So when you do your music stuff, make sure that you put it on social media. Social media will give you the insights of your followers. You posted this music an hour ago. It has reached this person. This person has listened to it. This person has done that. That is like the database of it. Let's read more. I'm just having a presentation to give you the surface and the technicalities. But this, after here, you should take your time, go on social media, and trust me, not everyone will listen to what I'm saying. But if you're going to take it upon yourself to take social media serious, to promote every skill that you have here on campus, you will call me one day and you tell me that you've gotten a scholarship, a band in the States want to engage you, so and so want to engage you. And some people are just sitting home. They are eating every day. Social media is feeding myself and my family. I'm sure my father is happy when we're driving. We're born air conditioning. We're feeling. Social media. Now I'm just. They'll call me, Kobby. We want you to make a post for us. And I said, should I send you my rates card? Rates card, we have show. So do you want us to do it rates card or verbal? Mark Zuckerberg has created his platform, and I'm eating on it because I think and I was able to be innovative about it. My best friend, Pinto, Ebenezer Pinto is my friend. I said, Pinto, when we're in school, you are very good. I mean, he's also from here. I think he's doing his master's. Pinto, when he comes to the Quora, you'll be hard guy. I was driving and saw Pinto. Pinto has finished teaching from one choir. And Pinto was coming. I said, Pinto, senior, come. Why don't you create a YouTube channel? Go there and perform some of your Quora pieces for people to stream. Now he's doing that. He's been sending you the links. And so with your friends, you can start now. When you go to the music, so I think the music department itself should have social media handles, should have a YouTube. So when you're having the lunch, imagine during our time, all the lunchtime concerts. And this is not copyright. This is not copyright. This is our own original compositions. Imagine all those things. Nah, you have it. Madam fire moment, say. So imagine you have all these from the lunchtime concert from our time on University of Education Music Department YouTube page. Most of the alumni are in the States. They will be streaming to watch. A chance on one. I don't know if I say have it. A chance on one. And I'm crossing by. If you look at my face, the hunger here. Sack. Any lunchtime concerts, they call me Sack. So when you come here, you're looking for Che, you won't get Che. Anytime I have to perform Sack or their song. So they will start singing, then I come from here. Remember? You know what time it is? Sometimes when I sit down to reminisce about the things you do, God, give me a kiss and I will get more things to do. This is Genesis. I bet you feeling me. So I'll rap when I come down here. So imagine we had all those videos on YouTube now. The money the department is going to make. Theater arts, all the things they've been doing. All these things must move on the digital space. The money. So anytime there's a lunchtime concert, you record, you put on YouTube. I'll be ending soon. I think I have 2 points to go. Another thing is that social media will help you to find gigs. Mr. Saki, please come. I don't know how active you are on social media. I don't know how active. On your screen, watch African West. Now. My name is Oyahino. Your screen, I didn't know them. Say, oh, bet 2,000 one of them. Oyahino. Winneba, because it's dressing as always. You've been very consistent with it. African wear. An idea way. And the beer. As I say, that's what it. First one I know for fire. That's just by the way. Very fantastic pianist. Your band is your class. Oh no, save you. Saki amba. Just class or the anamis ko jebewu. I don't bet treble. tenor, bass. Hey! God bless you so much. I'm happy. God bless you. I'm happy to come back to see him as a tutor and as a teacher. As a lecturer. Lecturer. That's amazing. And I'm sure he's equally also proud of me. And everywhere.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure when Saki sees me on TV, he'll be like, hey, I know this guy. Yeah. Yes. Now, have you gotten gigs on social media? On WhatsApp? No, let's not forget. WhatsApp is also part of social media platform. In WhatsApp status, and also count. Some people intentionally block their lectures and post silly things. God is what? Watching you. Share with us an experience where someone had to contact you via social media.
Thank you for this opportunity. I think I was sharing it with Bimus 3 yesterday, just yesterday, that maybe just before here or after here, a lot of calls will come, and some will be through the social media. And so make sure that you have the content for the gigs out there. I was just sharing it with the Bimus 3 students yesterday. They will come through WhatsApp.
But are you like a real-time test? Can you share some testimony with that?
But yes, I've gotten a lot of appointments via WhatsApp, yeah.
And how much did you charge? I'll share a few things, probably the last, then we'll do the panel discussion. You ask any question from music to we have the panels. I want to talk about how you can position yourself on social media. Branding. Now, what is branding? You've heard the word branding. In my own definition, or how I've come to understand what branding is number one, identity. Branding is identity. When I move out from here, and someone is talking about Kobby Kyei, the thoughts and the identity you have here is me. When you are in a class, and this gentleman walks out, and the lady starts discussing you, that is your identity, whether good or bad. I don't know. That is your brand. Brand can be physical. Oh, I know about class. They say, exactly. Ebiana say, "Medi way here." No, the brand, no. Ebiana dream ba so say he's built a brand for himself over the years, physically what he's been wearing. But 2010 years ago, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, it has been able to resonate, connect to know that this gentleman, when I was in a class with him, the dress yanye, that is your identity. Into to me, a rim, obi who when him was Mr. Sakinekono. So physical, it can be the way you talk, it's your brand. Get away do baby and no say. The brand is physically the way you dress. People started calling me Sakode because me back class and me jam my body. Now me shame space. But I told me hano akosi shame akome kwa say Winneba kenke. So that is the identity. Now, if you're able to build a solid brand for yourself, Bon said, what be big that people want to compare you to the younger brands coming. Let me give you an example. Anytime you walk to a supermarket, maybe you're buying area, but you say you're buying Omo. Omo has built a brand, solidified brand, in a way that even when you are asking for, you are purchasing area. I say, Mitomo, maybe I'm not yasa now pay. Pepsodent. Me pay yes. Now you refuse in Pepsodent. Because they've built a certain brand for themselves. Now, my question is that in your music field, in your trumpeting, in your area of playing the piano as conductor, how do you want people to identify you? We completed school years ago, but I remember few people. you completed junior high school years ago, but you still remember some, you don't remember some. True or false? The reason why you remember some is that they had some unique features. True or false? Whether they were stubborn, whether academically they were good, whether they were playing football, whether they were musically inclined. Only personal brand be on home. Near school call, they be yare. So learn to build a personal brand for yourself by even the way you look. When we were in junior high school, senior high school, there are some people automatically will give them class prefect because of the way they dress. This gentleman, I'm a class prefect. Then when you know, I'm a bellboy and a blackboard prefect. Because generally, that is the perception they have about you. And we are in a world of perception. Now, hear me out. I'm not preaching. Hear me out. The things you do on social media gives a perception about you. So when I am playing with my case and I'm fooling, sometimes my wife will tell me, are you going to share this? I said, no. It is perception. Once I put my fooling materials outside, that is how the world is going to see me. So I chat with people, I chat with clients, and anytime I try to misbehave small, trying to play, they go like, are you sure Kobby Kyei is holding the phone? Because they see my brand to be serious one. So even when I'm playing, people are confused. Are you sure you are the one holding your phone? So your brand positioning, how you position yourself, even in class, don't wait for you to become a superstar or a lecturer before you start dressing. How you position yourself is good. Your brand. Because when you are not in the room, the conversation people have about you is your identity. Before I bring my submission to an end, keep this in mind. The world is watching you. That is my philosophy. Anytime I'm about to put something on social media, or when I go on TV and I'm about to speak, I tell myself, the world is watching. So anytime when you're on campus, you are in a classroom, you are learning, the world is watching you. Once you have this at the back of your mind, you will never mess around. Again, anything that our lecturers here are teaching us, you will never find the significance of it or the essence of it till you complete. I want to take that again. The things that your lecturers, I remember Mr. Moses. Mr. Moses will lecture and at the part, and I think Mr. Konu was also doing that a lot. Almost all of them, Mr. Annan, Mr. Konu, Mr. McLean, but Dr. Augusta. It got to a point where Reverend, so I want him. It got to a point of them teaching, they get to a point where they want to give us raw life lessons. And we don't take them serious. But when you move, say, hey. So let's not take that for a joke. Let's not take that for granted. Everything that they teach you in the classroom, when you complete here, you're going to miss them. I'm happy to come to share this knowledge with you. I want to thank you guys for having patience to listen to me. Don't say you are 40 plus, so you can't start using social media. Don't say, I don't want to. People say, I don't want to put my personal stuff there. I'm not saying post you when you are eating. What I'm saying is that this presentation is about the things you are doing on campus. Make sure that you put them on social media for people to know what you've started. You are in level 100, you are in level 200, 300, 400. This is the time to start. Start creating groups. Start to put your stuff out there. Start pitching. And to our lecturers here, I want to make this request. The lunchtime concert that you've been doing and many beautiful stuff that we do here, and I want to put myself in it, let's try as much as possible to showcase them. And that is what the university, should I say, I think they are lacking, because there are a lot of things that is happening on campus, but we don't put it out to them. If once in a while the university can partner with TV3 can partner with GTV to come here to come and cover some of the lunchtime. Or you move to the studio of TV3, maybe the new day. You see students, university students, discussing musicianship or musicology, like something. Let the rest of the world see that University of Education, they didn't come to play. God bless you so much.
Thank you. Ask students to ask questions. And then the panel is here. They are all in front here. And then we'll answer your questions. So, lunchtime concert is on UEW Music on YouTube. We have this on YouTube. UEW Music, Instagram, UEW Music, Twitter. So please, if you have your phones, can you lift them up? Please lift your phones up. Everybody, go on YouTube now. I'm coming around to see. Search for UEW Music. Good. So let's do that so that we can all subscribe. We need to follow YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. All the handles are there. And we are happy to say that we have wonderful people who are working on it every now and then. Mr. Edwin, Mr. Sampana, he's the one who is working on it, and he's doing so well. And his team, Edward. And our pictures, Jehoshaphat. El Shaddai. I've changed your name. El Shaddai. They are taking good pictures, and they are really putting them there. So please follow. Let me tell you this. If you don't follow, nobody will also follow you. It's a very simple thing. Okay? So that's Instagram. So let's try and all follow. Now, questions. The panels are here to take all your questions. Please feel free and come. Feel free. Yes, please come.
Thank you very much. My question is, people turn blind eyes to creators who do not produce quality content, low quality videos, that is to be precise. Mostly, it boils down to inadequate resources on us creators. So my question is, what then do we do to attain heights of professionalism at our current stage?
Please. Okay. More? I will answer that question. It's very simple. Let me tell you, on quality of videos, please, when we want to edit people's videos, we don't want to look a special character, a very powerful 5D or 4D camera. Just your normal phone. No matter how bad it is, the evidence must be there to show that you're doing something. Okay? Because if you want to think about quality, let me go and buy a powerful camera before I can start. I started with my own phone. Very small, those days, some small phone. The pictures were not even the best. Okay? No, it was a Sony Ericsson. Some small, you open like this. Then I started with videos. So please, don't think about money. A lot of you are using iPhone 13 and 14 here on campus. I've seen a lot of you. So it's not about quality of pictures. You have the means to do that. And also, if you do it in the afternoon, natural sunlight will give you very good images. Right. Yes, more questions? More questions? Hello.
Mr. Kyei, please, you were talking about collaboration. And sometimes, as I also have a YouTube channel, I started last year, and I'm around 600. I'm not up to the key and all that. But sometimes when you want to collaborate with people, depending on what you post, that's my content. So I would want to collaborate with someone who is also doing what I'm doing. Yes, sometimes when they see your subscription, they'll be like you're not really fit and all that to collaborate, because sometimes they want people from your channel to also subscribe to them and vice versa. So, and it's really discouraging. So as a young YouTuber, what must you do? Do you have to give up on that? Or do you still have to be consistent and also pressurize them to collaborate with you, or what?
You started and your subscription was 1. Came to 2. Came to 3. You have 600. You want to give up because somebody's not ready to collaborate with you. Give up. Sometimes we measure success by the top people, or we want to measure success when we get to the top. When we begin to appreciate success from just moving from this point to this point, we will appreciate and never give up. Am I making sense? If somebody is not going to collaborate with you because your numbers are few, I had that. Those days, when there's Ghana Music Awards, a lot of the award schemes, when I get to them and tell them I'm a blogger, how much is your followers? How many? I tell them, so your name is not part of the list. Xylophone, number one, when they became very huge, I was not coming up. I go there and they give me as little as 20 cedis after covering story. Sacrifice and give you this. I can come on board with this. That is how you have to be. So nature will reward you if you don't give up. The little resources that you have, please appreciate it and use it. I don't own a laptop. I own just my iPhone. And I'm doing a lot of magic with just the phone.
Right. Thank you very much. I want to add just a little to what you just said. Most of the time, when we do something, or people often do things in expectation of something, and not actually what they have in them to give out. And it's not for nothing that, I'm not going to preach, but the book of James tells us that sometimes we pray that God should give us certain things, and he doesn't do it because of the motive we have behind the thing. Take, for example, you are praying to God that you should be maybe a first-class student after your studies here. If God knows that you are going to use the first-class, designation to be boasting around, you end up maybe a second-class upper. But yours is just to study as a student, and wherever it lands you, you land there. So in the same way, what have you got to give to society? What have you got to share? What's in you that you have for people? Do that. Just do that. Don't expect anything. And as you go, whatever is going to be your reward will come. It will come naturally. Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. Just give what is within you. But don't let us be thinking of, after all, what am I going to get when I do this? And then shelve what is within us. Thank you.
To add a bit to it, when you are starting as a blogger, don't think you want to be like Kobby Kyei. If you're a blogger, don't think straight you want to be top like Sarkodie. One of the key advice I'll give you all of you here is that learn to go through the process. If you don't trust the process and you jump, you crash. If you have noticed, I did be allowed to be our Ghana, be an Ebenche. I can give you a series of examples. Anything that comes from Ghana becomes, hey, we've seen people trending on social media, everybody's posting them. The next month, we don't hear from them again. But the people who went through the process, Amachi Dede, Kojo Entry, Daddy Lumba, all these musicians, hardly do they release music. But they are timeless record because they invested into it and trusted the process. They are still even charging more than the new guys. So make sure you go through the process. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. If you skip it, thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I like the Hororio because everybody knows that is the Hororio man. I think I am trying to add a little to the branding that he has said. I didn't ask a question to that effect. Anything you are doing on campus, showcase it for people to see. Is that not it? And you are going to brand yourself and collaborate. I think the collaboration is the starter. I know myself. I know what I can do. I have finished working on what I think I am capable of doing. But should I be so content with what I have done, and for that matter, not have the capacity to show it to anybody, to evaluate? That is the first collaboration I am doing. Then after that, I can put it into the world, the social media. That is what is going to brand you very well. If you are an ever drummer and you are playing the gankogi, and you are very content with that, as against you will not see the difference of what I have just done. Did you see the difference between the two things? One is saying what? That one, leave it to the Yorubas in Nigeria. But when you come to Ghana and you go to the Volta region or wherever Agbaja or the likes are performed, then you should be expecting what? That is where you are branding yourself. So that don't just be content with what you have done as a person without showing it to anybody. Otherwise, you will end up disgracing yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Without further much questions, okay, Skype.
Thank you so much. I just want to encourage my fellow students here with a little bit of my story. Whatever our big brother is saying here is very true. And I just want to say that, let me just go on YouTube. I just want to show you something short. I started uploading stuff on YouTube, I think about 9 years ago. And it hasn't been easy. But at the moment, with the help of, last year, with the help of Ella, the lady who just asked the question, I'm now having about 1,000-something subscribers on YouTube. You get it? And this is how the whole thing started. I just started with my keyboard. Where is this video? I know some of you laugh at me, but it's all part of the process. And like he said, let's not try skipping the process. This is my first video I did about Kwesi Otin's God They Bless. And you can see the video quality is nothing to write home about. You get it. But as time went on, I was just about uploading this one. I did a cover of I Am on the Lord's Side. And I uploaded the video with the watermark of the application on my WhatsApp status. I uploaded the trailer. And one of the guys that I had taught how to play the keyboard, who is now in the States, saw it on my stat and was like, Charlie, you be my boss. I know if you watch, make you upload something with watermark. So there and then he asked me, you are using Filmora, right? I said, yes. He said, Charlie, I'll buy the software for you. And that's how I was able to do this video. And the guy I featured in this video, it was also by social media. Collaboration, we spoke about it. And that's, you get it, I'm on the Lord's side. So, thank you. So, I mean, when I started, at some point I was discouraged. I was like, Charlie, I don't get good phone or I don't get camera. Do you get it? But once we are here, trust me, everything you need is on campus. I started past 2 sessions where I feature some of our mates just in my room. And that's when the subscribers started going up. You know, at the moment, I'm not making money on YouTube because I haven't gotten, the 4,000 watch hours or anything. But let's just go through the process. If you don't have a good phone or your friend has it, if you want to do a cover, you know somebody who can play a keyboard. The studio is there for us. Just do something and don't sleep on your talent because of anything. So, Charlie, let's trust the process, and I believe we'll get somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, our time is up, and we want to invite Programs Director to say a word, and then we'll just give announcements, and we'll be out of here. Mr. Edwin Ferguson.
Thank you, Ms. Ian. I want to say a big thank you to our resource person. Thank you for all the things that you have shared with us today. I believe we'll go back and actually work with all the things that we have heard today. Thank you so much, senior members, for being present here with us. Thank you to all of you students. But thank you so much. At this point, I don't know if our head of department, Dr. Augusta, whether you'd like to say a word. Otherwise, then maybe we will say a closing prayer.
As Doctor is getting ready, we have a program also next week, 23rd, which is a Thursday, 12:30 to 1:30. Also going to meet here. We are inviting a company called Uprise Music and Media. They are into international royalties collections. So when you upload your song on YouTube and all other digital sources, they can track it and then get you money. So they will also be here to tell us how to do that so that you can also get money, even as long as you are waiting for YouTube to get the threshold. Other stuff, TikTok and all the other platforms, this company can be able to help you to get money if you register with them. So they'll be here next week to tell us all about that. So let us keep in mind, 23rd, which is next week, Thursday. All right, so Reverend is here. We want to ask him to give us the closing prayer. Reverend Michael Ohini Okanta.
Shall we stand up? Shall we pray? Father, we thank you in the name of our Lord Jesus for this session. Bless your name for our brother and our friend, for what he has shared with us, the possibilities that he has opened our eyes to. We thank you. These are all gifts, potentials that you placed in him that he has developed. We are praying that our hearts and our minds, our emotions, Lord, will be stirred. Lord, will have ideas, even about the talents and the gifts that you have given us, that will begin to let them shine. We pray that everyone will be taken home safely by your mercies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.